So number one, the first thing I did in my free time after work in my evenings was I educated myself. When I say educated myself, I mean I dedicated time to reading books, to reading articles, to watching YouTube channels, listening to the podcast, and all these things about personal finances, about side hustles, about investing, about businesses. I use the time to educate myself. Now, for some of you, it might look like certifications. It might look like college. It might look like a lot of different things, right? For me, I just want to make sure that when I spent my time after work, I was gaining some new knowledge and some new information and some new education that was going to propel me and help me. And for me, it was about various different areas. It wasn't one particular thing that I educated myself on. It was whatever I was working on at the time to better myself or to better my financial situation, getting more and more education, getting more and more learning. Now, one of the things you're going to notice throughout this video is that I took my time very, very, very seriously. As I was beginning to say, okay, how can I build wealth? How can I make more money? How can I grow my investments? Whatever it was, I had to make sure that my time was focused. It's the one thing we can't get back, right? We can get more money, we can get more this and that, we can get friends and all that, but we can't get more time back. So the time was huge. So you'll notice that theme throughout this whole video. Now, the second thing I did in the evenings after work was I used that time to really build up my side hustles. So in other words, if I had skills from another job or I had some type of natural God-given talent and skill, I would use that time after work. And for me, it was 5P to 9P. I would use that time to really get focused in on building this side hustle. That's how I built my eBay business. That's how I built my real estate business as a landlord. That's how I built my voiceover business. That's how I built this YouTube business, and including my one-on-one financial mentoring and coaching and writing my 2 books. Everything I did to build up my side hustles was not done during 8 to 4 or 9 to 5 in the daytime. It was done in the evenings because I still have a full-time job. Right now, it's about to be dark, right? But I'm using this time after work to work on making this video, right? It's building my side hustle. And don't get me wrong, I work when I'm at work, right? I haven't been fired from a job for probably 25, 26 years since I've been fired from a job, right? So I always work hard at my current job. That's really important because that's about integrity, right? When you're at work, do work. But after work, it's all me. It's all my time. And that's when I can go to work on my work, right? So 9 to 5 is my job. 5 to 9 after work in the evenings is my real work to help get me to another level in terms of personal finances.